Namaste. Let's begin with just sitting with your feet flat on the floor. You can just sit in a chair for this. Sitting with a nice straight spine, pushing your chin down and back. Take a nice deep inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Again, inhaling through your nose, exhaling through your mouth. And on your next inhale, pull your shoulders up, drop them down. Take all that tension and just release it down. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. And then putting your hands on your knees. Inhaling, pushing your belly forward. Exhaling, pushing your belly and spine back. Allowing your hips to move back and forth. Inhaling forward, exhaling back. Inhaling forward, exhaling back. Finding this rhythm, keeping your head parallel to the floor, doing your best to just move your torso. Inhaling forward, exhaling back, feeling your heart open as you inhale forward, maybe closing off a little bit as you exhale, pushing your belly against your spine. And just take a moment here just to notice your body. What are you feeling? What are you noticing on the top of your head? Maybe your eyes are tense or tight, just relaxing them down, melting your jaw, relaxing, noticing your neck, your throat, your shoulders, your heart center, your solar plexus just below your chest. Maybe putting your hands on your torso, noticing how you digest thoughts, ideas, feelings, and food. Moving your hands down to your hips, rocking side to side. Moving your hands down to your knees, giving gratitude for your knees, helping you to move through the world with grace and ease. And sensing in your ankles, the tops of your feet, and the bottom of your feet, feeling grounded into the earth. Take a nice deep inhale here. Let it go. Inhale through the nose. Hold the breath. Hold the breath. Hold the breath, feeling the energy just circulating throughout your entire system. And when you can't hold it anymore, just gently letting it go. And coming back to a nice straight back with your chin down and back. And we're going to begin meditation to reverse any negative attitude, frustration, or depression. And so what you're going to do is you're going to hold your hands parallel to each other, about 12 inches apart. And you're going to, sorry, I had a timer on. You're going to hold your hands about 12 inches apart. And on the inhale, you're going to go as far out as you can. On the exhale, come back to 12 inches for 7 rounds of breath. And then on the 8th round, you're going to clap. So you're going to find your own rhythm and your own cycle. You may go faster or slower, depending on what feels good for you. But what might come up during this is you might have emotions, you might have sensations, you might want to quit. We're only going to do this for 90 seconds. So again, if you don't do it exactly at 8, don't get hard on yourself. Just keep moving forward, just keep going. But we're going to do this for 90 seconds. And we're going to start now. Inhale. And I lost track on counting. Just keep going, just finding your rhythm. "30 seconds left." You might be breaking a sweat now. And it doesn't say whether to do it inhaling through your nose and through your inhale and exhaling through your nose. So just do whatever feels best for you. I notice myself switching back and forth. But go ahead and come back to a seated position. And if your eyes aren't closed, closing them down. Just noticing any shifts, maybe some quietness in your mind. Maybe your heart is racing. Maybe you feel it in your neck, your shoulders. Of course, if it ever hurts, don't push through. But in yoga, there's this really fine line that we walk of sometimes our body is like, oh, it hurts, just stop. But that's very much self-sabotage. When you actually have physical pain and it could do more damage, that's time to stop. But the magic happens in those moments of like, you're like, oh, this doesn't feel good. I don't want to do this anymore. And you keep going and pushing through. And again, we're reversing negative attitudes, frustration, and depression. So this is really helping to move and shift energy. So if tears and stuff come up, it's totally normal. And then the next pose that we're going to do, so there's 2 parts to this. The one that we just did was the first part, and this is the second part. So you're gonna put your thumbs and your pinky fingers together, put these fingers together and face them down. Let's see. Yeah. And then I'm gonna reset the time. And we're just going to move them forward. And we wanna make sure that our shoulders are relaxed and that you're doing this right at your heart center. So we're only gonna do this for 90 seconds and it's probably gonna hurt and be intense. So again, be mindful of your body, honor your body, but also look at where there's self-sabotage and where you're like, I don't wanna do this, I'm gonna stop. It's only 90 seconds. This 90 seconds can change your life and can be super, super, super powerful. So just continuing to push through as much as possible without creating a situation where you're going to be more in pain. And here we go. And just let the breath move however it wants to move. It may go faster, it may go slower, making sure to keep your shoulders relaxed, keeping your hands at heart center. Allowing your body to relax as much as possible as you do this, because I just noticed myself wanting to tense. And again, you might feel some emotions. You might feel like you don't want to do this anymore. We're at almost 50 seconds, so you're more than halfway done. Just keep going. Go as fast as you can. And again, this is a great reminder when our thoughts start to go all crazy and we just get overwhelmed, or the anxiety, like this can really help break out some of those old patterns, that negative attitude, the frustration, and it helps to revitalize our system. It's amazing how powerful movement can be within our system. And we have 4 seconds. All right, you did it. Go ahead and just relax. Noticing any shifts, any changes. Just taking a few breaths here. Ooh, that one got my shoulders real good. And I don't know about you, but can you feel that a little bit in your neck? I can notice more tension in my neck because I'm aware of it. And it almost feels like it relaxed my neck. But yet I can feel a shift in the pattern of tension. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's what I'm feeling. I'm so proud of you. This is just a quick morning practice to help with reversing negative attitudes, frustration, and depression, and just really helping to set the mood for the day. Just think that 15 minutes can change your life if you sit down and do the work. And if you don't want to watch this whole video, you can just do those 2 postures, and that will make a huge shift. I'm a yoga teacher, so I like to do some warm-ups just to kind of like get you in your body, allow you to feel, and just to settle out as we come out of it. So remember, you always have a choice of the thoughts that you're thinking. And when you have practices like this, you can begin to interrupt those negative thoughts. It takes practice. Be gentle with yourself. Grace, love, compassion, all those things. This isn't about being perfect the first time. This is about you stepping up and doing the work every single day. Thank you so much. Many blessings, much love, and feel free to share what your experience is and what came up for you during this.